Good morning, everybody.
I had the radio on.
Oops. Day 26.
Oh yeah, gosh. Is it?
Yeah, 26 today. Wednesday.
No, I would have said like around 14th.
Well, we did like this. Sorry.
Sorry about yesterday. I had a massive headache yesterday and it just wasn't moving.
The joys of migraines.
I don't know if it was a migraine. It
Well.
was just driving me nuts.
Literally. It's got to be a migraine.
Anyway,
Anyways.
good morning. We're back today, everybody.
Yes. Where are we going today?
We are on the way to Morrison's.
Standard.
Surprise.
Yeah, we're on the way over there. It just only needs to pick up a little bit because we're just gonna be having what are we having tonight?
Gammon and...
Really bought everything.
Yeah.
We're having gammon tonight. Ooh.
Which is currently soaking in water.
Yeah, gammon and stuffing sandwiches in thick bread. Gonna buy some thick bread.
Yeah.
And then whatever
Condiment.
That's the one. I'm just saying compliment. Some compliment. So.
I have just placed an order with Lakeside Needlecraft this morning for the rest of my floss.
Where are you going to get your floss out of this?
The Extraordinary Bird Sound. The frame comes out on the 4th of April. So I didn't need the floss just yet, but just in case the frame's using any other colours, which I suspect it is. I've seen a sneak peek.
Oh, why is this all quiet?
I don't know, it's very quiet.
It is very weird. But yeah, so that's pretty much the plan so far. Everything was shipped yesterday. I did manage to get to the post office yesterday and ship everything.
Yes,
so,
it was. They should start arriving today.
So all advents, all blanket clubs, all yarny and whatever you may have ordered.
And one of the advents has a golden ticket.
Oh, and don't forget, let us know who gets the golden ticket.
Remember, with the advents, you can only redeem the golden ticket for the month that it says. So the one that's gone out in this lot says free month 2. So you need to let us know you've got it so we can add you to the list.
Yeah, because we have no idea who get it. We have Finn who just comes in and just chucks it in random.
You'll see when you get your advents that your advent, regardless of anything else that you've got in your order, your advent is individually wrapped.
Yes.
And that's so we could put a golden ticket in, wrap them, and not know whose parcel it's gone in. That's why it's been done like that.
So good luck everyone who's got the advent and who's trying to get the golden ticket. I have no idea who it is, and hopefully you can tell me. So that's pretty much the plans today so far. There's no yarn dyeing at the moment. You will get to see...
You won't get to see yarn dyeing on the floss.
No, we're about to say you get to see the yarn that's going in the shops tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get that to you by Friday.
Yeah, because...
It's done, it's dry. I'm not going to make excuses and say we're waiting. We're being lazy, we haven't labelled it yet.
No, not labelled it yet. Well, that was part of the plans for today, but because of yesterday's migraine, we're a little bit behind on what other stuff that we want to do off camera. So we're roughly going to do that. So you probably get to see all that tomorrow.
We're trying to get some views in today.
The sun is out.
The sun is out, which doesn't always work well for views.
No, it doesn't actually. So stay safe, everyone. Thank you very much for all the lovely comments. Enjoy the views. And catch you in a little bit. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I saw the ending before the movie was done. I got thick skin because I've been burned before. I got baggage that you don't know of. Learn the hard way not to trust anyone. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little hard. goes. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting. Ooh, cowgirls don't cry.
Hello, hello, hello. We are home. It is 11:10 now. I've just come on really quickly to show you a couple of things, tell you something, and then I'm going to shoot back off again because I've got quite a few jobs to do. But I wanted to show you, first of all, I finished my first sock, heel. Everything's done, all ends woven in. I do weave in the ends as I go when I'm doing stripy socks. So this is the lumberjack sock pattern. They look fabulous. This is available as a free download on the website. And there is, excuse me, there is a tutorial on YouTube that accompanies the pattern for these. So first sock is done, and not only is the first sock done, I have cast on the second. Haven't done very much, but I did want to get it cast on. I was a little bit worried I was going to get second sock syndrome, which is not something I normally suffer from, I'll be honest. But saying that, I've not had my knit mojo back very long. You know, I've lost it for so long that I'm just worried that there's second sock syndrome lurking around. So I cast it straight on. So I've just been picking it up as and when. So I'm really pleased with that. Also, do you remember the cross stitch I started? The folk art owl. Well, I ended up frogging that. It is a lovely pattern, but it just wasn't for me. It wasn't symmetrical, and it was driving me nuts. The owl was an owl. I can't show you a picture because I've deleted it. I thought I'm never going to stitch it, so I've deleted it. And it had, like, you know, little sections here which were designed to be feathers, you know, very folk art. And they weren't symmetrical. So each of these little sections were a different shape. But this side didn't match that side, and it was driving me nuts as I was stitching it. So I kind of thought, if this is driving me nuts as I'm stitching it, then it's going to drive me nuts when it's on the wall. So I just thought, no, I'm not going to do it. There are enough patterns out there that I will thoroughly enjoy without doing something that I'm really unsure of. So I frogged it, which meant I could cast on something new. I'll show you what I've cast on. Where am I going? This is a designer that I thought I'd never heard of, but I actually have heard of it and had one of these patterns before. Is it Michael Ursula Designs or Michelle Ursula Designs? And I will link this pattern in the description box below. And it is this one. I mean, how me is that? I love the bright colours. I love the little saying on it. It is just 100% me. So I've started that. It's only a small one. It's only 4,229 stitches. It's just a lot of fun. So I have started that one. So this is the ear, and this is the eye. and I'm just working away on that. So that's what I've done so far. I just wanted to come on and show you those because I've got a habit of forgetting to show you things, which leads me into my next question. I've been thinking recently, over the past maybe 3 or 4 days, every so often, the channel's been running for 4 years and you can't do the same things on the channel all the time because it becomes monotonous. You know what I mean? It becomes a bit samey. So as a creator, and you probably spot this amongst many YouTubers, creators change up the way they do things. And the reason for that is it keeps it fresh for us. So a few months ago, I changed up my fortnightly podcast to a crafter's log, which is where I filmed little clips throughout the week. I kind of want to go back to a fortnightly podcast. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, because I kind of want to go back to the fortnightly podcast again. What do we all think on that? I think the reason I just needed a change, that's why I switched it up. But now I just need a change again. So let me know what you think, whether we should go back to the fortnightly podcasts. Let me know in the comments below. Right, I need to go and put the gammon on, go and put some washing out, do a couple of jobs, and then I'll be back. I forgot to show you the other day, the frame arrived for Detective Duck. How cute does that look? Isn't it gorgeous? So I've just got it on my table. Looks amazing, doesn't it? 1 sec, I'll just pop it back. Right.
Gammon time.
No, don't be nicking it. The gammon's ready, and it's just sitting in a tray in the microwave.
Don't like warming. Don't like waiting. Well, I say don't like warming.
And already Josh has been at it, and Danny's been at it. So
the animals are waiting.
How long it's going to last before tea time, I don't know. Oh dear me, bless them. I'm just doing some knitting. Doing some more on my socks. Let me bring you a little bit closer. That's better, isn't it? Just doing some more on my socks. And then we're going to have tea. Oh, I'm so looking forward to tea. I really am. What day is it? Wednesday. Yeah, that's it. That's all we're doing tonight. I think I'm going to sit and do some knitting tonight. Work on my shawl, I think. And then when I've done these socks, I might have another cheeky cast on. Not till the weekend though, because these socks won't be finished till the weekend. And I think that is everything. Tomorrow I've got knit group. Tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be taking photos of the yarn tomorrow. Is that the right stitch? Yeah. So hopefully I can show you some of that. And that's about everything, I think. It's been a nice relaxed day, and you need those nice relaxed days. I think I'm going to finish this row and put this down because I can't concentrate on the stitch while I'm talking. So let me just finish this row. Who's that? Someone's just come up downstairs and ran back up. Yeah, it's been a really lovely day today, nice and relaxed. The sun's shining. I've had some washing done. We've got the lounge window open, and the good thing about us moving the lounge round is the dog can't get at the window. Our windows open inwards, so in the summer when you want the window open, you just have to open them inwards. So when the sofa used to be at the other side of the lounge, every time the window was open, the dog would go and jump onto the windowsill, and then of course you had to shut it because she'd jump out and then she'd really hurt herself. So this is the first time we've had the windows properly open. since we've moved the lounge around, because it's finally warm enough to open the windows, and now she's climbing up at the wall trying to see what's going on. She can hear the birds outside and she can smell the fresh air, and she's been in the garden loads today, but she's trying to sniff what's going on and she can't quite reach. But it's nice to have the windows open and not have to worry about the dog. That is a bonus of moving the lounge around. It really is. It's so much. I know I keep going on about it, but it is so much better. It really is. It's just lovely. It's just cosy and nice. So yeah, I'm really pleased about that. So I put an order into Lakeside Needlecraft this morning for the rest of the floss that I needed for the Extraordinary Bird Sal. I've done really well with floss, I'm not gonna lie. I was very lucky when I first started cross stitching. 2 people gave me a large number of DMC. 3 people, I'm lying, 3 people gave me a large number of DMC, and I was able to create nearly a full master set. I would say I've got, out of all the colours, probably 400 of them. I've been really lucky. So there's never a lot of floss that I need now. When I kit up a project, I find that I've got the majority of the floss. So I just buy, I haven't bought the rest of the numbers. I just now buy, when I kit something up, I buy whatever I need, and then that stays in the master set then. So I'm doing really well. So I've got the majority of the floss in. Let me see if I can show you. There we go. That's where I keep big project floss. In that box there is my Secret Grove stitch along floss. And then all of, excuse the mess down here, it is a mess. All of my DMC are in here. All in number order. So I've done really, really well, and that's how I have it. Danny bought me this for my birthday and this trolley. So I've got all of my DMC in there. Paused the video then and stopped it. So I've got all of my DMC in there. So I'm doing really well. I've nearly got a full master set, which would be really handy. This one that I'm doing now, I was able to fully kit up. I didn't need anything when it, this one. This one. I was able to fully kit it up. So yeah. And I've had to order some more grime guards. I've had to admit defeat. I love these grime guards. They're really handy if you've got excess fabric because it holds it in place. Also, it stops the edge of, you're holding that, you're not holding your fabric, so it doesn't get grubby. And I managed to make that one. Before I made that one, I tried to make 4 and they were a big fat fail. So then I managed to make that one, and for some reason it just worked. Since I've made that one, it's the only one I've got, I've made a further 4 and they've all failed. And I kind of thought that I really should be able to make a grime guard, but I really can't. They are not as easy as you think. So I have gone to a professional on Etsy who makes grime guards, and I've ordered 2. Another one for that frame, and then one, I have a small 8x8 frame, which is here, and I use that for smaller projects, so I'm gonna I've got one for that as well. So yeah, I have bitten the bullet and ordered proper grime guards because I really do need them. And I think the thing is, when you start a new hobby, there is so much to buy, and a lot of it is just extras that you don't need. It's the same with knitting, the same with crochet, the same with sewing, the same with cross stitch. Whatever hobby you have, you'll always find extras that are fun to have, but you don't necessarily need. So when I started cross stitching like properly, which was probably around this time last year, maybe not quite this time, I think it might have been June last year, I didn't have anything. And I've got a couple of needle minders. Needle minders are a must, I've discovered, if you don't stitch in hand. If you stitch in hand, I suppose you probably wouldn't need one. But if you use a hoop or a Q snap or a frame, needle minders are incredibly important, I think. But I was very adamant that I wasn't, while I was trying to build up my DMC master set, I was not buying anything frivolous for cross stitch. Anything that I bought had to be something that was a necessity, because I didn't want it to be a hobby where I had to spend a lot of money on it. And I've been really lucky. I've had a lot of floss donated to me of people that no longer cross stitch, so I've been really, really lucky. So I felt that I could get some grime guards, because they're not a necessity, but they are very, very handy, is what I'm gonna say. It's the same with everything. It's like knitting. We don't need 200 stitch markers, but we've all got about 200 stitch markers. You know, we only need probably 10. Unless you're doing something like the ranunculus or something, or the Whitmore, where you need to put a lot of stitch markers in. You need the light bulb stitch markers. But I mean, like, you know, the sweet ones, and we don't need the amount that we've got, but we still buy them. And we don't need the amount of project bags that we have, but we still buy them. So I've dragged myself to the grime guards, and yeah, they'll be here hopefully this week. It said, actually, it might be closer to the 4th of April, I think. I don't know if it's one of those where she doesn't make them until the order's in. Pre-order. Alex, what are you saying? Pre-order is the word I'm looking for. Anyway, so I'm going to do some knitting tonight. I'm going to work on my socks for now, because I'm up and down. I've got stuffing in the oven, then I'll be getting on with tea and one thing and another. So I'll be working on socks for now. And then tonight I'm going to pick up my shawl and work on that for a little bit. And then I'll see after that. So I hope you've all had a lovely day. Let me know in the comments if you wouldn't mind me switching back to a fortnightly podcast. I just fancy a change again. If it's going to be a real problem, say that as well, and I'll listen. And yeah, so have a lovely evening, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for day 27.